Hey everyone, a happy shad is a successful fisherman, and I'm excited to share with you a bait tank, the blue water bait tank, which has made keeping shad not only alive but happy much easier on me. The filter material, Blue Water recommends using polyfill. You can use several different substances. You can get polyfill at your local Walmart or any craft store. It's real cheap for this big old bag. All you use is probably 2 or 3 handfuls at a time. One thing that I opted to do, which you don't have to, it's not required at all. I think this is all the filter you probably need, but I like to cover the bottom of the bait tank, and I bought some cheap filter on Amazon. To get my bait tank ready for shad and ready to go to the lake, I fill it up with city water. And to treat that city water, I use Amquel. It takes about 15 cc's. Incidentally, the cap equals about 5 cc's. So if you fill this cap up 3 times and you dump it in your tank, that should be enough to treat it. You could put in a 4th cap full of liquid just in case. I also use a 1.5 cups of shad keeper, and then I use a cup per 10 gallons, so I use 3 cups of this ice cream rock salt, non-iodized, and I have that all pre-packaged in a bag ready to dump in there other than the Amquel. One thing you'll notice is your Blue Water bait tank does not have a drain plug, and this is a simple idea. They cost just a few dollars and a couple minutes to make, and it'll help you drain your bait tank. What it is 1/2-inch PVC. It's a 90 with about a 6-inch straight, that meets a 90, and then about 11-inch straight. And then this other top segment is a 90 with about 10 inches, and then a 90. And those are glued. And the reason I left this top piece unglued, that way I can throw it in my bait tank and it'll lay flat. But what I do is I plug this into the Venturi system, and then I put this over the top of the bait tank, and then it'll drain all the water out of my bait tank in about 4 minutes without me having to do anything at all other than hook this thing up to it and pull the filtration system out. That filtration system has a vertical pipe, and once this bait tank water meets that level, eventually it'll just drain all the filtration compartment out and not drain your bait tank area out. So basically you're left with about 20 gallons of water in your bait tank compartment. So always lift that filtration system up, just pop it off. You can leave it in the cavity, but just pop it up so that way that PVC is exposed at the bottom of the tank, and then hook this thing up and put your bilge pump on for about 4 minutes, and it'll drain the whole water system.